think I've resolved it. That looks a lot quicker. Alright. I think everything is good now. Okay. Alright. Alright, that looks faster than it's been so far. Alright, I think I resolved everything. I think I've been kind of blaming everything on OBS. But that might actually not, in fact, be the case. It looks like Final Fantasy XIII, turns out, might just actually be a really bad sequel that runs really badly. And that's weird, because I've never actually had issues with how the game is running before. Like, it's always run really, really smoothly for me. This is the first time I've had issues. But I've tweaked some graphic settings, and I've tweaked OBS so that it's not putting any strain on the graphics processor, which is how I've always streamed Final Fantasy XIII in the past. So it is partially an OBS issue. With any luck, everything will run smoother now. Alright, let's go. Alright. I'm not gonna read everything out. Well, maybe. Alright. This looks promising. This looks promising. Yeah, man, this has just been like a... Man, it's taken 2 hours to get everything going. But it's fine. Right, this looks promising. Yeah! Oh! Oh, there we go! Oh, this is perfect. Oh, this is so good. Alright. Alright, hang on a second. I need to... Oh man, I'm so happy, look at this. We have resolved it all, There were no issues. I mean, what do you mean? There were absolutely no issues. Everything went perfectly, right from the beginning. Yeah, I do apologize if there are any technical difficulties. But yeah. Hold on. If you don't mind, I'm actually just going to put a little tweet out, message out saying all technical difficulties have been resolved and we are streaming. I've earned this. I've earned saying all technical difficulties have been resolved. So, it's not me. It's just apparently that this is a really, really badly optimized game. The real final boss of Final Fantasy XIII has been defeated. Bad frame rates. Got game running perfectly. Come hang out on stream. Alright, excellent. Alright, that's it. Woo! Alright, fantastic. Alright. Yeah, look at how much better this is. This is how the game was meant to be played. Look at how much better this is. Oh, so much better. Oh, this is... Alright, now we can actually play the game.
Time for another approach.
Oh, yeah. I've resolved all the issues now. This is just how it's always played on PC. Alright, yeah, now I can actually play the game. Alright. Wow, yeah, so it took a grand total of 2 hours to resolve all the technical difficulties. That's not necessarily going to show up in, when I make the segments. I think it's just going to be like 2 YouTube segments, which is fine. So just 2 YouTube segments of technical difficulties of like 20 minutes. All good. And that tells you how miserable like my experience was last time when I played through this. But I'm willing to include all these technical difficulties over when I played last time, and it was just a horrible experience. could even go right back to the, if we wanted to be really sneaky, I could go right back to the cutscene, but I'm not going to do that. I want to include all the technical difficulties because these technical difficulties, I think you deserve to know if you are buying Final Fantasy XIII on PC. I'm just keeping it in a healing thing right now because I'm talking and I don't want to die while I'm talking. That's why I'm doing this. I think you deserve to know if you're buying Final Fantasy XIII on PC. I want to include all these technical difficulties because you may have these issues running the game. I thought it was because I was streaming, but I actually, while I was off for a bit, it's just because the game is badly optimized for PC. It's apparently not a streaming issue. A lot of people, I was having a look online. A lot of people are just having an issue getting the game to run at playable frame rates. So if you are going to buy Final Fantasy XIII on PC, maybe don't. Maybe buy it on PlayStation. Because apparently frame rates are just an issue on PC. This is not a streaming issue. I thought it was a streaming issue. Turns out, yeah, just a badly optimized port. Which is strange, because I never had an issue. I never had an issue getting it to run sport. But yeah, apparently I was just really, really lucky in the past that I didn't have this issue. So yeah, that's my rant aside. I'm gonna play the game now. But yeah, just be very careful if you're buying Final Fantasy XIII on PC, because I got lucky, apparently, not having these issues in the past. Alright, now I can actually play the game. So, just to recap, the plot of the game is, Daisley wants us to fight these things and get stronger so that we can destroy Orphan, and we're gonna do that. Because we're not smart.
I'll deal with you.
We're going to do exactly what the bad guy wants. That is the plot of the game. Alright. Yeah, apparently this segment of the game is just like first for me. Yeah. And thank you guys very much for the people who have been with me this whole time, being patient as I deal with these technical difficulties in the game. It is what it is. Yeah, so thank you Sweet for sticking with me this whole time. Thanks Trickless Complete for sticking with me this whole time. I see you're there too. People are cool people. You are the Fang and Finial to my lightning. You've stuck with me this whole time. So literally, the entire purpose of this segment of the game is to EXP grind. Like that's canonically the purpose of this segment of the game. The bad guy wants you to grind EXP. Canonically. They want you to EXP grind. So that's literally the reason for this part of the game existing. EXP grinding. That's such a weird concept to me that it exists. That this part of the game tells you, hey, the bad guy wants us to EXP grind. Ah. So yeah, there's a canonical in-game reason for EXP grinding. The bad guy wants you to do it so that you can beat the final boss. Like legit. They cracked it. They cracked the code. How do we explain EXP grinding? The bad guy wants you to do it. I mean, imagine if, like, other games use the same kind of storytelling that Final Fantasy XIII did. They're just like, why do we have to, like, defeat these rats? Well, we need to level up. Why do we need to level up? Well, we need to level up to unlock these quests that'll level up. Okay. Like, that's the story of the game. Why did these bandits attack my village? Well, because you're the protagonist. The bandits needed to attack your village so that you could have a motivation to defeat the bad guy. It's almost like just straight up breaking the fourth wall. Yeah, let me know if there's any issues with how I'm looking or something, because I've been like just so concerned with trying to get the game running that I haven't like made any changes to like my mic settings. Yeah, if everything's looking and sounding good, just let me know. And yeah. Well, sorry, we did have a frame rate with that's fine. That's gonna happen sometimes. At least I can play the game. Yeah, thank you for like bearing with me. Like, this has been a journey. The journey of Final Fantasy XIII not wanting me to finish the game. Badger Sprite versus the unplayable game.
Let's get this over with.
I agree, Lightning. Thank you for sharing my sentiments. We're just on the same plane, Lightning and I. So how's everyone doing in chat? Just after you, I haven't spoken to in like a really long time. So sweet, how have things been for you since the last time I saw you? Oh yeah, I should probably tell some of you guys who haven't seen me in a while how things have been going for me. I currently host community radio show. That's been going on. I'm the host of community radio show 97.5 Sapphire FM. You can access it and listen to it via internet, even though it's all the way in Australia. Some people do listen from the US. Some people listen from overseas. It's 10 a.m. Mondays my time. So 10 a.m. Mondays Australian time. So yeah, you can look it up. 97.5 Sapphire FM has a website if you'd like to listen to me play music. So yeah, I'll be doing my radio show tomorrow morning. You can listen to the music that I like, and hopefully some of the music you like too. I like to have a little tagline that, in the famous words of Meredith Brooks, my radio show is a little bit of everything all rolled into one. So that's what I've been up to. What have you guys been up to? Anything interesting? Any major developments in your life since we last saw each other? In these past 7 months? I mean, I know some of you guys hang out in the D&D stream, so... But in fairness, in the D&D stream, I often don't have the time to talk to you guys because playing the game. It's a bit more interactive. Vanille, I've missed your Twitter sex noises.
Appreciate it. Bring it on!
I'm also only not that many followers away from reaching affiliate status. I'm trying to reach it by my birthday, if I can. So if you know people who would be willing to follow the stream, I would really appreciate anybody just clicking that follow button, getting me to 50 followers before the 30th of October. That would be great. That'd be really, really dope. A really great birthday present. It's been super cool that some of you guys have like followed me for a year at this point. It's so cool. Even though like, you know, some of you guys followed me for Final Fantasy and stuck around even when I stopped doing stuff. It's really, really nice. It's very, 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 very cool people. On the Dungeons and Dragons side of things, I know not everyone
all this time.
take that we might be in like the last 3 or 4 episodes of season 1 of the Dragon Slayer campaign. So when that ends, we're going to be doing a couple of one-shots or like little mini campaigns. I'm going to be DMing. I'm actually going to be DMing probably more than a one-shot. Probably up to a 3-parter set in a campaign that I did off stream called Dawn, which would be very, very fun. Just a little mini campaign. We're going to be doing some Jackbox streams as well. So everyone in the D&D party is probably going to have an opportunity to, if they want to DM, like a one-shot, 2-shot, 3-shot, have an opportunity to do that. It'll be a lot of fun, as well as the Jackbox streams. Then the plan is from there. We're going to start season 2, get a bit of a way in, and when we feel ready, we're going to leave off at sort of like season 2.5, like at a good leave off point, and then I'm going to start DMing a Pathfinder. So, if you're interested in following a campaign from the beginning, or interested in Pathfinder, it might be a good time to drop in and follow the D&D Pathfinder streams. And also the Jackbox streams. We're thinking, like, you know, anyone who's just watching the stream, we're probably just going to leave them open, like, to where anyone can join in. Did I miss that? Did I not open that treasure chest? Well, I'm an idiot. I'll have to go back and get that one. But
You
yeah,
know
so
what to do.
feel free to hang out in the Jackbox streams. You'll probably be able to join in and play the game. It'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, so that's what's coming up in the future of Badger Strike 2. Oh yeah, I totally did miss that being the first one. Yeah, just that I'm not paying attention. Alright, I'll go back and get that. Bombshells. Let's go. Clicking the left stick. I'm playing with controller. I keep clicking the left stick thinking that I can make her run faster like you can in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh yeah, I really think this one right fastest. Like an idiot. Heroes Amulet. What does that do? Yeah, so as we've established, I refuse to learn the upgrade system, at least until we get to Space Australia. We're not upgrading any weapons. Not yet. Although, maybe I will change my mind, because there is a very, very hard boss at the end of this. I'm not going to pretend like I haven't faced him before, because I've played this game before, and as we've established, I did actually beat this part of the game on stream, but it was just a really, really bad stream, and I wasn't happy with it. Like, I just had a miserable time.
Let's get this over
That's why
with.
I'm redoing it. Which is also why I gave up streaming this for 7 months and didn't upload any of those things. I just really wasn't happy with it. But yeah. Maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe I will end up having to upgrade my weapons if I can't get past him. I actually think, I would say that Bad Candles is the hardest boss in Final Fantasy. Well, actually, there's sort of 3 bosses that people say probably the hardest. They say Bad Candles is. They say that there's an Aeon fight, which we haven't done yet, which is the hardest, and they say that the final boss is the hardest. I disagree. I think that the boss that we're coming up against, maybe I just suck at him. I actually think the boss that we're going to come up against in this stream is the hardest boss. I always struggle with him. I struggle with him more than any of the other bosses that people say is the hardest boss in Final Fantasy X. And he like never gets mentioned on the list of hard Final Fantasy story bosses, which I think is absolute nonsense. The reason why I think he doesn't get mentioned is because people just forget about it, because he's like so unimportant. Like, he's meant to be important to the story, but this is one of the things where, like, the story of yeah, see, what this is that whole thing, like, they're literally doing the thing that they know that no one's going to do. This is the thing with the story of Final Fantasy XIII. The story is kind of so convoluted and actually doesn't achieve what it's meant to be doing. Where, like, people who are supposed to be important characters don't come up as important characters because they, like, you meet them once and then they show up again 6 hours later and it's just like, haha! You remember me? It was me. I am evil. I have betrayed you. I'm just like, who are you? Who are you? What are you doing? Like, how is this a betrayal? Like, what is your goal? What are you accomplishing? It's me! You remember me? It's me, that guy! I'm evil! I've betrayed you! And you don't remember him. And you don't, like, it's not even clear, like, what they're trying to accomplish. So it has absolutely no impact. Like, it's not, they're not memorable in the same kind of way that, like, Seymour from Final Fantasy X or, like, obviously, I'm not even going to compare them to final bosses, but let's say Seymour, who is, like, not an end boss, but a major storyline boss. Yeah. You're trying to be a Seymour. Seymour is a friend of mine. You, sir, know Seymour. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about when we get to it. I'm getting ahead of myself, and it's hard for me not to get ahead of myself because I can't pretend I haven't played this part of the game. I can't pretend I didn't even play it on stream. It's fine. It is what it is. Like, everyone knows, like, this is not a blind playthrough. Everyone knows I have played this game before. Always gotta go the wrong way. Okay, now you're just taunting me. You're taunting me.
Oh, nowhere to go.
All dressed up with no window. How did you see me from that far away, seriously? I'll be back to you. Wow, you've got, like, really wide purple vision. Yeah, man, I'm so glad I fixed the frame rate issues, because this fight, like, imagine doing this fight with the frame rate issues I was having before. Would have been awesome. Alright. These fights can actually be deceptively hard as well. These enemies can catch you by surprise and overwhelm you. So, like, if I were playing this with bad frame rates, I would be losing fights and then having to replay them really, really slowly. I'm actually probably weaker than when I came through last time because, as established, I had to replay part of the game, and I didn't overgrind. I'm actually probably weaker than last time I came through. I mean, you can never have that much difference in Final Fantasy XIII because the game really expects you to be at a certain level, and I didn't lose that much. And as you'll know in the stream that's on YouTube, I spent a lot of time on stream. I got through it much quicker off stream when I replayed it to get back to the previous point. So I probably did lose a bit of EXP compared to what I gained on the Telemeter. But yeah, I'd say like I'm probably, there's not that much of a difference. So yeah, if anyone wants to talk about anything that's happened to them over the last 7 months, anything that they'd like to celebrate, let the stream know. Vanille's down. See, I told you these fights can actually be surprisingly hard. And if we have the frame rate issues, we'll be replaying these fights. Because I would be dying. We'd be replaying them.
You asked for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back to finish it up.
This'll be quick.
One thing about playing Final Fantasy VII Remake in the interim of coming back and playing this game, I'm a lot more willing to use items now. Items are such a big part of that game. I never normally use items, but geez. Final Fantasy VII Remake really makes them essential. Especially in the early games. I really learned the error of my ways of being like a person who never used explosions. I should probably, next time I do that, double commando it. I don't know. I'm still having like very minor frame rate issues, but it's like playable. Let's go.
Nothing I can't handle.
It's weird, like the main frame rate issues I seem to be having are in the menu, not in combat. Which is fine. That's where, if I'm gonna have frame rate issues anyway, I wanna have them in combat. Oh, sorry, and the menu's not. I did go the right way back, so now I'm trying to go the wrong way. Thanks. Let's go.
Back me up.
A lot of bad guys.
Out of my way! This will be quick. Be careful! Cheers!
Yeah, I told you, these fights can be like unexpectedly bad. So even though I'm having like minor frame rate issues, at least it's at a playable speed. Because if I were like having the extreme lag I was having before, I'd be losing some of these fights and then I'd have to be playing them
Target's a
again
target.
at like a glacial pace. Alright, here we go. That's better. Alright, let's go. I might end up having to do even more tweaking between now and the next time we play, but like, it's just so weird that like, this game ran essentially perfectly for me for playing it for months. Then all of a sudden I'm having issues with it running really badly. And apparently that's just the thing. Apparently it's just a really badly optimized port. That's just the thing that happens, like a lot of people have this issue. So that's just a thing to know if you play it on PC. But like it's weird that like it took so long for me to have it.
This'll be quick. Don't give up.
It's fine. If we're having like major issues, I'll stop stream. But like if we're just having like very occasional frame rate drops, it is what it is. That's the price of like. Apparently, that's just what it takes for me to get the game running today. part of the stream, like, again, or, like, redo it. Because the universe is conspiring against me if I'm having all these problems. Yeah. This might just not be happening today. If I've been, like, 3 hours with all these issues. Might just have to redo it again. Yeah. Yeah, I might just have to give up on streaming today. Might just have to redo it all again once I've solved all these issues. I hate to do it, but, like, yeah. Man. This sucks. This really, really sucks. Yeah, bad stream. Just have to redo it. Alright, we're ending it here. I'm gonna start again from the beginning. When I do this again. Start again, because I just don't want to, like, do it with all these issues.